Hello everyone and welcome to Temporal Paradox, a very simple Minecraft game in which you want to complete as many tasks as you can in the given time frame. Succeed and you will receive many rewards, fail and you receive many consequences. There are many bits and pieces to this game and they'll be explained further as we go along, but without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright, well we are here. Look at this place, there is so much snow. This is the new Minecraft 1.21 update, and I heard there was a lot of snow, but I have not actually ever spawned into a snow map before. This is really interesting. Okay. Well, this is the temple, as you probably saw from the intro video. This is how it's going to work. Each episode, we'll have the chance to pull the lever and receive our task. We will be given a certain amount of time to complete the task. What the task is and how long we have fully depends on what we pull. If we succeed and complete the task within the given time, we hit succeed and receive a reward. If we fail, we have to put something into the dropper to be used at a later date. This is all there really is to it right now. There are a few little side effects and situations that might come up later, but we'll come to those when we come to those. So without further ado, let's pull this guy. There he goes. Alright, what is our task for today? Task, build a sky fort. In order for this task to be considered completed, you must build a base that is at least tree level with the rest of the biome, no lower. Okay. It must be a completed base with a functional door and a roof. For this challenge, death to mobs do not affect your time. That's good. Start a timer, you have 30 minutes. Bonus, if the base is at least mountain level high, success will unlock 2 drops from a succeed box. Good luck. Okay, so basically to break this down, what we have to do is we have 30 minutes to build a base that's not on the ground. Chicken! Hi, friend! So it can be anywhere above tree level. So I could build a base up here if I really wanted to. As long as it's not tree level or below, we can build a base wherever we want. We have 30 minutes as soon as I hit the first block. So we have our shield. That's all we're allowed to have at the beginning of this. It is almost noon already, so we're going to have to move fast. And deaths to mobs do not matter. So in some cases it will matter. Your time will be cut down if you're killed by a mob, like a zombie or a skeleton. In this one, it does not seem to affect our time, so we have 30 minutes regardless of how many times we die. And I think that about sums it up, so we better get going. It's getting late already. Alright, what do we want to... Oh, no. Oh, what is that? What? I'm sorry, what just happened? No! 2 seconds. What is that? What is that? What am I supposed to do about that? Forgo it. We're just doing this. Is my book? Take that. Where did everything go? Did you all just come out and die? You just instantly died. Wow. Look at all this wonderful rotten flesh I'm going to get now. Because they all decided to come out and kill me. And they all died. What was that madness? I've never seen that many mobs at one time before. What was that? Okay, so right above us is where the temple base is. And actually, for this sake, I don't think I really want to go far from there. I could go far, technically, if I wanted to. I really don't feel like I need to. I am still reeling and not at all trusting of how many things just spawn down here. I really think this could be a good spot, though. I'm going to put this back on. But I do think this could be a really good spot to... If I wanted to go up there, if I wanted to make it mountain level instead of tree level, that would be a very good place to start. Okay, so as soon as we hit this first block, our timer will start. I think I'm going to build something up there. And again, it does not matter how many times I die, thank goodness, because I've already died in like 3 seconds. Hardcore series ended. Alright, and our time starts now. I guess the only real advantage I have is it doesn't have to be a huge base. It just has to be a base. Meaning I can make it literally as small as I need to until I have time to make it bigger. Like I'd love to have a huge base, but I think I'm going to need a little more time to make things. That is weird because I'm seeing snow fall out of the trees. Okay. Grab these saplings as we go by. And again, we don't have to make it doesn't have to be a very big base. It just has to be a base. And I don't even have to technically make it up there, but I want to. I want to make it like between these caverns, like a little mansion, like hovering mansion. That would be interesting to me. Okay, so what can I do here? I want to get up there. I could just build a ladder and go straight up, but that's not nearly as fun. I'm going to need more wood one way or another. A good thing about Minecraft is strategizing ahead. Knowing that, hey, you've only got a certain amount of time in daylight. You have 10 minutes of daylight before you absolutely need to be off the ground if you're going to be off the ground for the night. So, that's what we need to work on right now. I could hide in a tree, literally. And I cannot spend 20 of my 30 minutes on the ground when I need to be building, waiting for things to happen. So let's get as much wood as possible, and at sundown I'll go up. Speaking of time, we're out. Okay, so I could... Let's build into the cliff. Let's see if we can build into the cliff. That might be the way to go here. Alright, and now I'm going to get myself as far into here as I can, because I have a feeling if I don't, I might die. This should get me far enough away from the creepers that their range doesn't detect that I'm here, and I can start building my way upwards. I don't like taking time out of this to do this, but I think this is the best strategy for now, just until I can get up to where I need to be. So, oh, this is unfortunate. Why would I spawn right here in the middle of a cave? Of every place. Oh, I'm curious about this. Okay, this might be dangerous. Oh, this is so cute. Why is this here? What is the purpose of this? Hang on. Okay. Well, it's tree level. That could be a good little lookout spot, though. Let me drop a block here so I remember, hey, this is a lookout spot, but also nothing can get in here. That is going to be interesting. See, I dug my way all the way over here. So that could be really nice, actually. What's that you say? You can't reach me? How horrible for you. You can't reach me. You can't reach me. And I think I'm above the skeleton's range, too, so they can't even shoot me. That is a lot of... Why are you all spawning in down there? Alright, we're going to do one more layer here, and I believe, if I remember correctly, my objective just said it had to have a roof. Tree level with the rest of the biome, no lower, it's above that, must be completed based on a functional door and a roof. Okay, I need a door and a roof. Alright, so I went for the bonus to get 2 drops, because there are some really good drops in that box if we can get them. So for that, I have just a couple minutes left. I'm not exactly sure how long. It's still nighttime, so I got a couple more minutes. I need a functional door and a roof. This is not exactly what I wanted to start off with for a base, but this is a good place to start. This is not how it's going to look when it's done. I only get 1 task per session, so I have time to decorate my base a little bit further beyond just, you know, this dangling off the side of a cliff. That's where we're going to go next, but first I need my roof. I have a functional roof. There's a functional roof. I'm going to take 1 block out just so I can see. And we need a functional door. So I need to figure that part out now. My crafting table is now down on the first floor, so I'm going to have to waste a couple blocks to make another one. And then we need a door. Okay, it's morning. I am almost out of time. So we got to build this really fast. It never said where the door had to be. It just said I had to have a door. There we go. We have a door. And we'll have accessible... and we'll have a good roof in 3, 2, 1. There we go. That is a sky fortress. It doesn't look like much right now because we literally just started, but that successfully completes the task. It has a door, it has a roof. Anything else? I think completed base with a functional door and a roof. 30 minutes was met. We did that definitely within 30 minutes. It's just now sunrise, so we have made it in 30 minutes, which means we have unlocked 2 drops in the succeed box, which we don't have to go to right away. I don't have to hit the succeed within the 30 minutes or anything. It just happens to be done. Alright, so that task is now complete. I will get 2 prizes out of the box for that, which would be really good because we got like elytra wings, fireworks, etc. All kinds of good things in the box. Things that I don't particularly want to have to go find, like to the end or the nether, not this early in the game. So we have a functional roof, but it doesn't look like much. So what we're going to do is spend a little more time making this look a little bit better now that it's daytime and... Oh, I hate it so much. Okay. We gotta figure out all those mobs. But yeah, this is the general idea here. This is... I don't have a bucket. I don't have a bucket. Can I make a boat? I know you can do it with a boat. How do we make a boat? I can make a boat. Alright, we're gonna try this. This is really risky, so we gotta put it down and... We gotta right click down, right click in. You gotta do that really fast too. Okay, you're only gonna have a split second to do that. This is probably not gonna work out well. Let's be very honest here. I barely get the bucket clutch. I'm not getting this. Nope. Hello. Oh boy. Time to go. Yep, I'm dead. Catch on fire! If I'm going down, I'm taking you all with me. Alright, fine. Fine. I didn't need to survive anyway. Now where am I going? Which way am I going? Where's my mountain? Where's my mountain? I really need to set a spawn point. I really do. For some reason, it's just so many zombies underneath that one thing. Is it because it's the only place that's not sunshiny? I'm going to leave them all out. I'm going to leave them all out, and I'm going to kill them. That's the plan here. It's just all zombies, right? Mostly zombies. Come on. Come on out. Come out of your hiding spots. Perish, all of you. All of you can just die now. I think they did that. Okay. There's my stuff. I'll take my doors back. Thank you very much. I love that they all just die the moment that they get left alone. And a skeleton died too somehow. Oh yeah, because they burn in sunlight too. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. So this is what my base looks like right now. And that is ridiculous. That looks absolutely ridiculous. It's just a big block in the wall. It is a functional base, which was the requirement. But we want to do a little bit more to that. So let's see. What else can we add to that? We want to make it kind of my envisionment. How I see this. I see it as a base going between the two mountains. Now, I'm not fully sure how we're going to do this yet. But I want to start with some torches. I want to get some torches to get this area lit up so the zombies and such can't keep spawning and I don't keep dying every time I fall off. The boat trick did not work, by the way. Okay, we got coal right there. I'm gonna need that. I think we're gonna kind of make like a zigzag maybe down. We'll make a little zigzag cliff here. And then maybe I'll put like the base in the middle and like make a big X. I don't know yet. We'll kind of see how this feels. We'll kind of feel it out. Let's go get that coal first because I don't want to have another night of that. Alright, the music has, anyone else think the music has changed when they updated? I feel like it did. Alright, we're going to put these here and here just to give this area some light. As you can see, I moved my door over here because I now have a little kind of lighthouse theme entrance into my base, which could be a really cool idea later, actually. I might make a lighthouse out of this. But for now, let's just focus on connecting these two together. So, we want to get this base over there. And to do that, I'm not sure what we have to do yet, but we got to do a lot of work. So let's wander our way back down and put the last of my torches up before anyone gets any good fun ideas about spawning in. So this is our way back down. I want to put at least one in here too. There we go. Hop over here. This is going to need a lot of work, but we're not quite that far yet. Here's a tunnel entrance here. I don't think anything's going to spawn in there. I have another entrance over here to the other side. But for now, I just want to get this area lit up as much as possible because I don't want to have the same problem again. Because eventually, it is going to matter if you die to the mobs. The first round, it doesn't matter. Like, if you die to the mobs, so be it. But, like I say, once we get a little further into the game, it will be really bad. It could cost you time. It could cost you stuff if you died. So we really want to get set up before that happens and make sure it's not as possible for the monsters to spawn in. Not impossible, but less likely. They can spawn over here. They can spawn over there. But hopefully they won't be able to spawn right here where they have been spawning. And speaking of spawning, I should probably go back inside now. Alright, well that seems to be working for now. This is a really awkward angle, so let's take a look at that. That seems to be working. Not as many monsters are spawning in. I see a skeleton and, of course, I see a witch. I think the only thing I have to worry about right now is if something were to, like, fall and shoot me as it went down, or skeletons maybe over there would be close enough. I do not think they're high enough to reach me from the ground. I don't think he even knows I'm here, which is perfect. Next step we need is a bed. So we definitely have prevented some mobs from spawning in. I know we still have a lot, but hey, at least some are not spawning in now. Right above us is the temple to the catalyst, which I, again, don't know why that came from or where it came from. It just happens to be there. Random little temple. How did that happen? And tomorrow we will work on, I'm just gonna put another door here, it's fine. I have slight trust issues, so we'll put another door there, and tomorrow we'll work on a bed and expanding this out a little bit, for which I'm gonna need more wood and more time, so probably another time lapse. Alright, good morning! So, over the night we did a little bit of progress. We made, this goes almost all the way to the other side now. I have to be really careful because there were some zombies lingering nearby. The lights did help. We still had several things that were just a little out of place. But this morning we're going to go find a sheep and we're going to turn in our book. saying, hey, we've completed the challenge. Good morning there, as you can see by the sunlight. Hey, we've completed the challenge. What is our reward for today's round? Alright. One last time I'm checking the sky fort. In order for this task to be completed, you must build a base that is at least tree level, definitely done with the rest of the biome, no lower. It must be a completed base with a functional door and a roof. It has both of those for the challenge. Death to mobs do not affect your time. Great, because I died like 3 times. It is mountain level high. Success will unlock 2 drops from the succeed box. Succeed is not a word I can say. Succeed, 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 succeed. Yeah. Succeed. See, I can't do it. See, I can't succeed. And this is definitely mountain high. Doesn't have to be at the very top of the mountain, just to be mountain high. Basically, build on top of the mountain. There is nothing as far as my eye can see. So let's go ahead and hit succeed. I think I'll just drop this guy right here. I don't need him anymore. And what am I gonna get? A firework. No, I already knew my task. Thank you. And TNT. Fireworks and TNT. Okay. 1 TNT. Is it 1 TNT? 1 TNT. Okay. Well, that is a very explosive start, I guess I could say. Fireworks and TNT. Oh, okay. Very carefully make our way back down. How are we going to do this? This is such an unnatural formation. Like, why is it like this? I guess I could get back down through my roof there. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. Alright, now we really need to find food because this is not looking great for my health. My bars of health are so low. Put my firework launcher in here. My gunpowder I earned from the creeper. And I need to go find food. Put this task in here. Task completed. I guess there is kind of one advantage to being in the middle of the Arctic. I don't know. I don't feel like drowns can spawn in an area that's all ice. And even if they could, they can't really get to you. Is that an ender? Not an ender portal. Is that a nether portal? What is this? Why is this here? Why am I suspicious about the random chest that's there? What is that? Ow. What hit me? What hit me? What is this? A clock? Iron nuggets? Iron gold armor? Fire charge? Iron nugget again? What is this? No, seriously, what is this? This is another portal. I understand that. I got netherrack? That's something from the nether. What is all of this? Why do we already have a halfway built nether portal? Oh, this has got to be new. Look at all these magma blocks and all this stuff. What is this? I do not understand what this is. This is very interesting, but I do not understand what's happening. Okay. Well, that's cool. I will have to keep that in mind. Ow. What? Keeps hitting me. So, yeah, I died. Great guess, right? You didn't think I was gonna make it out of here without dying, did you? Well, at least our food bar is refilled and we can actually start looking for a bed and some food now. Sitting here for 10 minutes in the dark, just drinking my soda while I'm waiting for the time to pass is not exactly very exciting and thrilling for content, so let's get back out there and find ourselves a bed so we can spend more time building and less time on this. Okay, look, I know it's the middle of the night, and I should be safe inside sleeping, but I am not. I had the sudden idea to do something crazy, and as I was doing this, for my safety of the roof up here, look at this! It's snowing! Look at this! Snow! We've got snow, everybody! Oh, that is so cool. Look at all the trees. Look what it does to the trees. That is so cool. I don't know if that's new or not, but man, that is so beautiful. Each snowflake is so pretty. It's wow. It's very aesthetic when you're building, particularly when you're building what I'm building, which is, it was supposed to be a tower, and then it kind of turned into just like a little room with floors, and I'm not even sure what I'm building at this point, but it is very cool just to take a nostalgic break to look at the snow. And now I've got to get back to work because I've got a lot of tower to build. And preferably not to fall off while I'm doing it. So, wish me luck. This is not at all dangerous. Technically, yeah, it's even. Okay. So this is what the roof is kind of going to look like for now. I think what I want to do eventually is just try to get a hovering building and just have like a water platform or something to get up to it, which would be kind of hard to do when it's snowing and it'll probably freeze. But that would be a very interesting water elevator if possible. I think that would be quite interesting. Oh, I'm glad I was crouching. Oh man, I'm so glad I was crouching. Alright, let's just go ahead and fill this in before I fall off and absolutely hurt myself. Again, this will not be the floor pattern I'm going to pick for later, but it does keep me from falling off the building right now, which is a really good start. So, progress update. We now have two sides of the house that look exactly the same. Do not ask me how long it took me to get those to be identical and how many blocks I had to create and destroy to make that possible. But right now, this is kind of how it looks. It doesn't look like much, but I kind of like the unintentional creeper face that's appearing there. That's quite amusing to me. Eventually, however, this is going to make a lot more sense than it's going to now. At least I hope it will. I hope it makes sense to me, because at this point, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of winging it and just feeling it out, and this is what I'm feeling. I'm also aware that there is a creeper right there. Thankfully, he cannot get to me, but he's right there. I need to do the inside, I think, just with wood to make it kind of balance out to the stone and the natural cliff here that is totally in place. Here, let me shift. I'll hide down there. What are you? Are you a zombie? You're some kind of zombie. I'm not sure what kind. You're a different zombie. But this is what we're kind of looking at right now. I kind of want to build it out and around the stone main structure just to make it, seem a little more homey, a little more natural. We don't live in a stone age. We don't need all this stone here. I think the blocks are a little funny sometimes, but I think they're going to work out here in the end if we have an open mind and an open picture of what we want to do here. Oh good, he's still over there. I thought for some reason he was coming my way and I'm like, ugh. So, we want to kind of fill this in, I think. And, just make it look... It's not a big room. This is not a big room, nor is it a big house. But it's going to be really aesthetically pleasing when it's finished. And I think that's the idea here. We're going to have... I think I can reach it from here. We're going to go ahead and put shingles or floor on the ceiling. So that was a very good sentence that made sense. We're going to put floor on the ceiling, everybody. And we're going to make it look really nice. I'm going to just kind of fill this in. I'll go back and kind of mix up the woods and mix up the blocks, make it look a little more natural and aesthetically pleasing when we're finished. But for today, we're just building the base, getting an idea of, hey, this is what we're dealing with. This is what we got to work with. This whole area is going to be a window. This is going to have windows. This is going to be a creeper head with windows because I always had to have a creeper head. I don't know if I'm going to keep 2 layers of blocks. I'm not, because I just ran out of blocks. So I'm going to need more of those before we can continue. But that's kind of the idea we're looking at right now. Alright, I only have one thing to say. If anyone in Minecraft ever asks you to do shingles out of staircases, kindly take your arrow and shoot them in the foot. Okay, maybe don't really do that, but come on, look at this. There's one thing in Minecraft I really have trouble with, and it's the shingle top roofs. They take so stinking long and they're so difficult. All I had to do was put 3 layers on. This took me 45 minutes just to get the stairs right. Because you gotta take them on and you put them on wrong, you gotta take them back off again, you gotta fix them. It's just a lot of work. It looks really cool when it's done, I'll give it that, but man, it's a lot of work. But for the majority, this is the beginner base house. I'm going to expand on this because this is what I want to work on this season. I want to work a lot on this house, make this look a lot more impressive. This is it's a challenge series, but it's also, hey, let's practice our building skills, let's get better, let's see what kind of blocks mix together, what works together, what doesn't. Not everything is going to work. Like our first base we had up atop, I don't like how square that was, so we tried a little bit more of a triangle, or I'm not even sure what shape to call this, like a hump design here, and I think I like the design of it a little bit better. We're still going to work on the cobblestone, change some cobblestone out for some moss, if I can find some moss to add to it. Change out some of the wood, I'm sure. But upon morning, we're going to call this the end of the episode, and we're going to go and see what next time's task is going to be. Now, all I got to do is wait for morning. Also remind me I need to fill glass into these holes. Alright, it is now officially morning. We are going to leave our base, and we're going to pray very deeply that there's no zombies or anything down here. We're going to very carefully leave our base, and we're going to make our trek back to the top of the mountain to see what next time's challenge is going to be. And by very carefully, I got 15 blocks, I'm just going to yeet myself up there. I really should invest in a staircase here sooner or later. I really, really should. Just make a staircase, just for the sake of going up and down this mountain. Oh, shoot! Oh, come on! on! That's my facial expression right now upon getting killed by another set of creepers. Baby sheep. I really need to set my spawn point too. That would be great. Alright, come here, you little stinkers. I want my stuff back. It's usually so kindly blew up. I mean, it wasn't vital to my survival, but I would like it back. Particularly my 2 levels you just stole from me. If I could have that back, that would be great. And once again, we end up on top of the mountain. Right where we started at the beginning of this session. And how we're going to end this. One last view out at the forest. We don't need to see my base anymore. I think we saw its lovely face. There's my old base. And now we go in and we see what our fate is for next time. I already pulled the succeed, so we're going right into the next book, our next challenge. What we'll be starting next time is Task Protector. Oh boy. Discover a village. Once you have found a village, you must build a monument to the villagers in the middle of the square, thus claiming your protection over the village. Spend 1 night in the town and make sure all of the villagers are safe. If any of the villagers die to a mob during the night, you automatically lose. Time limit, 1 night. Good luck. Oh boy. Hello everyone, it is Post-Video Cat to come to explain to you a couple little things that changed at the end of this video. Due to some footage loss, we actually lost this part of the build and I was very sad because it was the most fun I'd had in a long time. So very briefly here in Creative, I'm going to show you what we did and what feed was lost, just so we'll be caught up and you guys will know what's happening. Alright, first thing you're going to see here from my beautiful vantage point above, you're going to see the edges of the houses is a little more rounded off than it was before. Still got a bit of a cobblestone on the bottom. I'm not really fond of that, but we'll take care of that later. We have these guys, we have lots of sheared wood on the edges now. We have these beautiful stained glass windows to give it more of a warm, homey vibe, like you've got a fireplace going on, and for the reason behind that, I'll get to that in a minute. This took me about 2 hours to get out of the snow biome to go find these stinking flowers to make dye out of. This snow biome, by the way, goes on forever. And I mean forever. The other thing is inside. So we also have the structure of the house, but we also have what changed inside. We added a trapdoor and a little fireplace. Now I've just started on the inside decorations. There's a lot more we're going to do yet. We added windows, give it kind of more of a cabin vibe. We added a little chimney and fireplace. That's going to be really cool when you guys see it from the outside. Plus these little edges, which we have not finished yet, but we're going to add some more to it inside. I just want to get a good start on it. We have a little campfire. That's my favorite part. I made a little fireplace, a little campfire. And if we go back out here, we can see it from the top. Alright, so if we come up, that's down. If we come up, you can see I had to eliminate quite a bit of my first build because it was right smack in the way. It was probably going to catch on fire and absolutely destroy the entire snow theme. But if you look here, we have the chimney going up. That's down. The opposite control. We have a little chimney now. We have a little fireplace in here. We have some panels here for the door. We have a beautiful little chimney. And I just moved my stuff over here so it wouldn't get incinerated. But yeah, that's basically all that changed. And now I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!